Alright, it's time for some folklore with Kevin. Let's talk about changelings. Changelings are yet another subdivision of the firefolk. Often they are left by other firefolk to replace stolen infants and take on the form of the child in question. This was sometimes used as an explanation for a child that was once quiet and calm but suddenly became prone to tantrums or crying for reasons that the parents can't easily explain. To root out a changeling, one could press cold iron against their skin, and as is the case with other fairy folk, it would burn them, causing them to cry out in pain. Although I would think pressing a cold piece of metal against any baby's skin would probably upset them. Another method is to take two halves of an eggshell, fill them with water, and then walk around the kitchen in front of the child carrying them, pretending that they are tremendously heavy. In this instance, the changeling would be unable to maintain its ruse and be compelled to point out that the person is doing something nonsensical and ridiculous, thus exposing them. Many believe that the origin of this legend may be rooted in what is now known as Capgras syndrome, or the Capgras delusion, which is a mental condition that causes the sufferer to believe that people close to them have been replaced with copies. For other media on changelings, there's a pretty good Irish horror film called The Hole in the Ground, which covers the subject, and a 1980 movie starring George C. Scott called The Changeling that actually isn't about changelings at all, but I just wanted to talk about it because it's a really good movie. For more on Irish folklore, you could read my book, Teeth in the Hedgerow, a collection of stories based on Irish folklore, available as an audiobook from Audible, or in print on Kindle and physical from Amazon. In the meantime, maybe stay out of the woods if you know what's good for you.